All right, so part A is asking us to do implicit differentiation to find the derivative. So we're going to start with 3y squared. Remember, we need dy dx whenever we're taking the derivative of a y. And then we are going to do product rule in this second set here, because we have two things being multiplied together. Okay, so that would be plus the first times the derivative of the second, which is dy dx, plus the second, which is y, times the derivative of the first, which would be 6x, and then equals 0. All right, so like we've done on all the other ones, anything that has the dy dx, we want to group that together and factor out that dy dx. So I'm going to end up with 3y squared plus 3x squared, and then I'm going to move that 6xy over to the other side of the equal sign, which will make that negative 6xy. And then to get the dy dx by itself, we divide by what's in front of it, which is 3y squared plus 3x squared. Okay, 3y squared here plus 3x squared. All right, so then we have dy dx equals, and then I do notice that there's a common factor of 3, so I'm going to divide that common factor of 3 out. So I'll have negative 2xy in the numerator, and then in the denominator I'll have y squared plus x squared. Part B is asking us to write an equation for the line tangent to the curve at the point 2, negative 1. So what I did was I wrote down the point 2, negative 1, and I wrote down the derivative from part A. So remember, equation of a tangent line would be y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, now we have the point 2, negative 1, so we're going to throw that in. So this is going to become y plus 1 equals m times x minus 2. Now we need m, which is our slope, and our slope is right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to evaluate that slope at the point 2, negative 1. So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to plug in 2, and everywhere I see a y, I'm going to plug in negative 1. So negative 2 times negative 1, and then on the bottom, I'm going to do 2 squared plus negative 1 squared. Okay, so we work that out, and what does that give us? That gives us a 4 on the top, and we get 4 plus 1, 5 on the bottom. So 4/5 would be our slope. So then y plus 1 equals 4/5 times x minus 2. Close your parentheses. No need to simplify that. That would be your answer. Now, I know that the question didn't ask for this, but remember normal lines. And if it did ask for a normal line, then the only difference really between the answer that we have boxed off and the normal line answer would be that you would take the negative reciprocal of your slope, and that would be the equation of a normal line. Okay, so if they do ask that, I want you to be able to do that as well.